Last but not least, joining us on the virtual stage from the USA, we have UbiQD, and representing UbiQD is Hunter McDaniel, who is the founder and CEO. UbiQD are using quantum dot technology that redshifts the sun's spectrum to make plants in greenhouses grow faster and better. Hunter, thanks so much for joining us. You're last up. Last but not least, how are you feeling ahead of your pitch today?
I'm feeling good. Happy to be here. Thanks for your time.
Good stuff. We're very happy to have you. So you'll know the drill by now. Everyone else has had 3 minutes, same as you. Nothing more for me to say other than a big good luck, and off you go.
Thank you very much. My name is Hunter McDaniel. I'm founder and CEO of UbiQD, and we're an advanced materials company powering product innovation in clean energy and agriculture. Our quantum dots enable industry leaders to harness the power of light. And if you don't know what quantum dots are, these are tiny particles of matter that enable very efficient manipulation of color and light. In other words, they glow, they're fluorescent. And we can tune the color of the fluorescence very easily in the manufacturing process. Now, quantum dots are an established industry today. There'll be about 10 million TVs sold that are the colors are powered by quantum dots. But what we've developed is a safer, cheaper, more stable version of quantum dots that's enabling us to go into new applications beyond the display industry, in particular into greenhouses, also known as controlled environment agriculture, which is a 5 billion square meter footprint on the planet today, producing a roughly $350 billion dollars worth of crops each year. And it's really amazing how well you can control the environment in a greenhouse, the CO2, the hydroponics, and get roughly 30 times higher crop yields than you could get per unit area out in a field. You also get about 90% better water use efficiency, and organic just comes for free because the structure itself helps keep the pest out. And I think most people would appreciate that it's really the light quality and quantity that drives crop outcomes. Now, unfortunately, light is kind of the one thing that's difficult to control in a greenhouse, and there are optimal light conditions just like the other growth conditions. Orange slash reddish light ends up being the most efficient, as you can see in this picture here that I took in a greenhouse in the Netherlands, where they're using LEDs and high pressure sodium lamps to optimize their light in this greenhouse. But it's just out of reach of most growers with a high capital investment of about $600 per square meter and $100 per square meter to invest in the electricity. Versus our solution, which is about $30 a square meter retail today. It's called UbiGrow. It's a layer of light that helps plants get more from the sun and uses fluorescence with our quantum dots to optimize the spectrum of light in a greenhouse. Comes in rolls about 1.2 meters wide, so it's easy to install in any existing greenhouse. And it's been described as a first of its kind product. The value proposition is really around boosting crop yield between 10 and 30% in commercial settings. And we've completed trials in more than 50 different sites, 6 countries, and you can see one of these trials on the right here, where the grower reported back a 21% yield improvement of beefsteak tomatoes. That had a payback time of a little under a year for that grower. In some cases, we've also seen improved crop quality, faster cycle time, and just as a reminder, there's no energy input required for this technology as opposed to lighting. It's a net zero way to control your spectrum. We see this as the future of greenhouses. This is all enabled by an amazing team, a handful of PhDs, MBAs. I have a PhD in material science and engineering, and I spun this technology out of Los Alamos National Laboratory in 2014 after I completed a postdoc to join us in our mission to have an impact, enabling growers to get the most they can out of quantum dots using and the sun using quantum dots. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hunter. Awesome.